Hey friends, this is Holly from Hot Humble Pie. Today we are going to be doing some more winter crafting, and these can be used for Christmas and throughout the winter season as well. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you click that button. For this project, you're going to need a mason jar. I got mine from the Dollar Tree, and a pine tree like this. Any little pine tree or any of the winter scene that you want to put in. This is actually a set of 3 pine trees that you find at the Dollar Tree, and I glued it on top of the towering blocks, and I'm showing you this part because I do end up taking that off. These trees also come out of their base. You just pull them out, and I pulled it out, and I'm spinning some fairy lights around it because I definitely wanted the bottom of the mason jar to be lit up for this DIY, and I just pushed it back down into its stand. I'm using some double-sided sticky tape, also Dollar Tree, and glued that on the back of the jar that's going to be facing the wall. Next, I'm using some Epsom salt for faux snow. You could use salt for this. You could use the snow that they actually sell at the Dollar Tree. I just felt like using Epsom salt, and I'm just putting some little snow at the bottom because this is a winter craft. Then I'm going to take this sock that is also from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to cut it down the center. I'm going to cut off the elastic end. I needed this to be a little bit longer, so I just folded it in half, cut it up the side, and then I'm going to glue the ends together like this. And then I'm going to turn it inside out like you would when you're making a pillowcase or a pillow cover so that it looks like this. Then I'm going to wrap it around the jar at the top and just tack it down with a little bit of hot glue here and there around the scarf. And then I'm going to cut the scarf to the length that I want it to make it look like a regular winter scarf, and then fray it at the ends. After that, I just trimmed the end of the fray to make it look nice and neat, and I needed it to lay a little bit flatter on the jar, so I just add little dots of glue to hold it down flat onto the side of the jar. And now I removed the tumbling tower blocks because, again, it was too tall, and I glued the tree directly down onto the jar. And then we're going to use this cute snowman ornament that I found at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to cut the string off on the top because we're not going to be using it as an ornament, and it fits perfectly on top of this mason jar. So just to frost it up a little bit more and get the winter theme really going, I added a little snowflake onto this scarf. And I took some white paint to frost up the hat and tone down the red. But red is a color you do see throughout the winter. I mean, those trees that have the little red berries, the snow lands on them. It's not like it's just a Christmas color. I just wanted to tone it down a little bit. Definitely a project you can use throughout Christmas into the winter season. And I even frosted up his little nose. And we're just going to set that head on top of the jar. You don't need to glue it down with anything. It stays perfectly, and it makes it really easy for you to change out the fairy lights when the battery burns out. Hey friends, I just want to take a minute to talk about getting busy during the holiday season and how that can cause different problems with stress, regularity, everything you can think of. I found a company called Ritual, went to their website, and got Symbiotic Plus, which is a 3-in-1 prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic that supports a balanced gut microbiome and digestive health. Symbiotic Plus is designed with 2 clinically studied strains of probiotics to help with digestive discomforts like bloating, gas, and support healthy regularity. I know it's made a huge difference for me. I'm definitely feeling less bloated. I have more regular bathroom habits, but it's more than just the probiotic. Like I said, it's got the prebiotic and the postbiotic. And I personally think that's what makes this one extra special. The prebiotics support the growth of beneficial bacteria. They are the food for your beneficial gut bacteria. And postbiotics support gut barrier function. It contains 2 of the world's most clinically studied probiotic strains because quality is more important than quantity when it comes to your probiotic. The delayed release capsules are designed to reach the colon, not the stomach, which is the ideal place for probiotics to survive and grow. And did you know that daily disturbances of life, poor diet, stress, travel, or the use of certain medications can all throw your gut off kilter? That's why it's important to take a supplement like Symbiotic Plus daily, and it's super easy to take daily. It's just one minty capsule. It can be taken any time of day with or without food. It's shelf stable, so it doesn't have to be refrigerated, and it is a subscription-based product, so you never run out, because consistency is key when you're taking a probiotic supplement. And along with all of that, another product that caught my eye, because we are in the middle of a busy season, is the Stress Relief. It is a once daily supplement designed to help reduce stress, promote a positive mood, and support the body's normal cortisol response with its first of a kind bioseries technology to provide instant and extended 8-hour relief. Stress Relief contains a trio of clinically studied ingredients to help the body with stress management. Ashwagandha, which is clinically studied to support normal cortisol levels and reduce stress. L-theanine, clinically studied to provide quick stress relief within the hour and a non-drowsy sense of calm. And saffron, which is clinically studied to promote a positive mood and reduce stress. It's fast-acting and sustained stress relief, helps with cortisol response management, and with repeated use up to 12 weeks, 90 days, saffron has been shown to promote a positive mood. I feel calm, relaxed, but not drowsy, and I notice a huge difference in how I feel on the days and mornings I take stress relief in the morning versus the days I don't. Be sure to go check out ritual.com. They have so many neat products, and for 25% off of your first order, I will leave the link down below in my description box as well as in a pinned comment. And thank you, Ritual, for sponsoring a portion of today's video. For this project, I'm using a Dollar Tree mug and 2 more of the Dollar Tree pine trees that I got in a set of 3, and these decorative stickers, but they're actually like window clings from the Dollar Tree as well. And I just took some cardboard, I measured out the top of the mug, and I went ahead and cut a pool noodle down, glued it into the center of the mug so we have something to put the cardboard down on top of. And I did cut the cardboard down a little bit smaller than the mug so that it would go down on the inside like this. Next, I'm going to use these decorative stickers, but again, they are like window clings. They're just already sticky. And I went ahead and carefully put that on the front of the mug and then just used a little tool there to get the air bubbles out. Next, I'm using white glue. I'm going to put it on the top of the cardboard and then put some faux snow down on top of it. But to be truthful, I could have skipped this part because by the time I'm done, you don't really see it. I just thought it would be fun, just in case you could see it. I just didn't want any cardboard to show, but you could also just paint your cardboard white. That would work as well. And I go about gluing the little pine trees on top. I'm going to go ahead and add some of these pom-poms, but I use them like snowballs, I guess, for my winter crafts. So I just go about filling this up with winter accents. You'll see me put some really pretty frosted pine right there. That's from the Dollar Tree. I love that one. It's frosty. But as I was making it, I thought, you know, you could have used a dowel or part of the Dollar Tree wooden handle for the toilet plunger. Just cut like a small little thing there and glued it on the cardboard so you could lift this part up. This whole little piece on top of the cardboard could have been like a removable lid, and then you could have stuck like a gift card in there for Christmas. I mean, I just think it's so cute, and this alone makes a great coffee bar decor piece, kitchen counter decor piece, shelf sitter. It's just a great winter accent. For this project, I picked up this DIY sign that's a wooden star. Now for my international viewers, this is definitely one that you can do using cardboard. And I grabbed one of the microfiber cloths out of the auto section at Dollar Tree, and I'm just using regular old school glue for this. I'm not using Mod Podge, but you could use Mod Podge. And I'm spreading it with a sponge. Now I'm going to take the MF cloth and just glue it down on the front. It's that simple. Again, you could do this internationally. You just find some fuzzy white material, cardboard. Since you're covering it, it doesn't really matter what's underneath it. So, you know, for these kind of crafts, that's awesome. And then I'm going to put little slits on each section of the star where the star meets, like that, so that it will make it easier for me to cover the edges. And you could definitely cover both the front and back if you wanted to. I just didn't, but you could. Now I'm taking some raffia and I'm going to tie it around the star like this. And we're just going to start tucking some pine behind the raffia. All of this pine is also down below in my description box if you would like to know which kind I used. I'm using some lamb's ear here. I just thought the lamb's ear looked pretty. I love lamb's ear. It's a very soft, fuzzy plant. I guess I liked that the star was furry and the lamb's ear is kind of furry. I thought that went together really nicely. Next, I'm just going to glue these little mini pine cones that I got from Amazon down on top of the raffia. Now I'm going to go and trim the raffia up just to make it look nice and neat. I went and used some boxwood here to tuck in behind the raffia. I just wanted different shades of green. I thought it made it more interesting to the eye. You can skip that if you don't want to. And I'm using one of these pre-rested stars that I've gotten on Amazon and on Temu from the same seller, located on both platforms. So I just noticed that the other day. They are located on both platforms. So I got the star from Amazon. I think that is the one from Amazon. And I tucked it in the raffia, and now I'm taking some antique wax and I'm just going around the border. I wanted to add a little woodsy feel here because these are the colors of winter and it kind of makes the star pop a little bit more. You can skip this too. I just think it looks pretty. And then I'm going to take and frost up my foliage. It's just white paint, and I'm just going to tap it here and there so it looks, again, more wintry. And that's it. This came up so beautiful. It was so easy, and it's perfect for winter decor. I made one of these for Christmas and I thought it came up so cute, and I thought, why not for winter? I don't want to take it down yet. So you just need an oven mitt from the Dollar Tree and one of the little furry mops, and I'm using some of these wooden snowflakes. So I'm showing you here in between how they're like sewn in little strips, I guess. And so in between there's actual cloth that you can cut. And I went ahead and I cut right there down the middle. I think if I had to do this again, though, I would leave the mop head facing upwards and just keep spreading it with my fingers so I don't cut any of it at all. See how I had like some stuff I'm pulling off there? And I'm saving that for another DIY, you guys. That's why I did it that way. My Christmas one, I just folded it over, and you absolutely can do that. Both ways look great. We're making a winter mitten this time, but either way would work. So however you want to do it, I just thought if you're, wanting more craft supplies, you get a whole nother little furry strip for another DIY if you cut the top off. After that, I just folded it around the mitten so that it met together in the back and formed a seam, and I put a little bit of glue in the front as well. Now I'm writing Hello Winter on some brown cardstock in pencil first, and then I'm going over it with a black marker. I don't care if I guess my handwriting is that perfect. I kind of like it to look like it's a little bit, I don't know, not homemade, but maybe vintage, or I'm not sure. I do have stamps, I have stencils, but I just thought I'd give it a go with my handwriting. It's not the best, but I thought it looked kind of cute. And I just went ahead and distressed it a little bit with antique wax, cut it to look like a gift tag, and glued a snowflake on the bottom and punched a hole through it. So we're done with that part. Now I'm taking the wooden snowflake from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to glue that onto the front of our little winter mitten. Next, I'm going to take some of the twine from the Dollar Tree, and I tied that onto the tag, and I'm just gluing it onto the inside of the glove, and we're going to hang that on the outside, and I tacked it down the way I wanted it to stay. Okay, now I'm working with the Dollar Tree pine, and it's cheap and nasty, you guys, if we're being honest. It is, but a trick I showed like 4 years ago in a Christmas video, because I was like, egads, was just to frost it up with some white paint. It makes a absolutely gorgeous backdrop. Look at this. So for the backdrop, perfect. I'm just adding some pine, a pick, like a winter branch there. It sparkles. I love that one. That's also from the Dollar Tree, and a pine cone. And I think this came up gorgeous. It's such a cute winter decor piece. You could put it out for Christmas. You can definitely leave it up all throughout the winter season. Would make a great door hanging. You could make 2 of them. Let me know what you guys think. If you liked today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you enjoyed the video, here's another one I think you'll enjoy watching next.